What's up, one and all? This is the Peace Dealer. Moved into my apartment, still furnishing it, so I gotta get a desk for this computer. But I didn't want to keep y'all waiting, so I'ma still make these videos like so. Anyway, this is single handedly going to be such a pivotal week, astrologically speaking. We're finally in Libra season. Um, as you can see, the tensions are definitely flaring. All this internal shit that we're going through is definitely making itself known and external. Saturn is in a masculine external sign. Uranus is in a masculine external sign, Sagittarius and Aries respectively. Jupiter and Venus is slipping into Scorpio, but Jupiter is in an external masculine sign. All of this internal energy, when it was in feminine, is coming out. And what do masculine energies do? They combat, they clash, uh, they compete. You know, feminine energies do so, but in a more subtle way. You're going to see a lot more of this energy come to a head. Look at all the controversy happening. Please keep in mind, controversy happens in every time period. But just look at the controversy happening now and see how it is usually a lot pertaining to an individual and his or her rights. This is the opposition we're having with Libra and Aries. This is where the Aries side in Uranus is like, I want to do what I want. And the Libra side is like, well, we need to see how it affects other people. And the Pluto side is, these are the rules we're going to do to favor the Libra and to screw out the individual Aries. All right, that's a little bit of agenda talk with me. You can argue that. It's the other way around. But I'm letting y'all know this is the week where everything in your life comes to a head. Jupiter is going to conjunct Libra, the sun in Libra, in like 2 days from now. Actually, it's already happening now. Like, the conjunction is already close enough. So it being in Libra tomorrow, over the rest of the week, we're going to experience this conjunction, which is hands down one of the greatest aspects that you could ever have in astrology. The sun in Jupiter is huge. And this is going to be happening with the light square to Pluto and the light opposition to Uranus. Even though it's not direct, it is in these signs and opposite energies. If you yourself are a Libra or born at the beginning degrees of Libra, you're definitely going to feel this energy. And this is an energy of expansion. Venus has already went forward and connected us with who we're destined to meet. And now that the sun is going to be aware of this, get ready to make long lasting connections. Get ready to make very important relationships in your life that you can manifest and experience. This is basically how we're going to start off the week. Libra season is all about, you know, balance and justice, but taking the ideas you have in your head and doing things with it. But very, very, just to be completely real, get ready for a lot of things to come to a head. There are things that you deeply desire, which Venus and Scorpio will definitely highlight. And there's really no more time to pussyfoot about things anymore. We've done so much work over the past 6 years defining our inner life, who we are, what we want to be. And now is that week to really spark it, really put it into action. Don't necessarily feel like you need to pressure yourself. Thankfully, Libra is graceful energy, so the opportunity will present itself, and when it does, make sure you do it. The opposite of Libra is what? Aries. So had this been in Aries, you have to make your opportunity. You just have to, you don't need a reason, you have to get up and do it. But with Libra, you know, the square is Saturn, the square is Capricorn, timing. So with Libra, you need to allow for the other influence to give you that opportunity to do that Aries thing and strike while the iron is hot. Take advantage of opportunities. Of course, with the Saturn squaring Neptune, which is talking about the Sagittarius Pisces square, this is, you know, really exposing once again that certain other people who you have assumed you were cool with or you assumed you were aligned have completely different perceptions than you, different beliefs, different understandings and viewpoints. And, you know, whether you let that separate you or whether you both fight to, whether you all fight to kind of, you know, gain balance and respect differing viewpoints is up to you. But I'm just letting you know, these are still at, you know, beginning degrees. Saturn is a little bit in the middle degrees. None of them are in the 20s of degrees yet, where right now it seems like, okay, it's not a big deal. It's going to increasingly be more of a big deal. We're all once again preparing for December. In December, Jupiter will be 20 degrees Libra and Uranus will be 20 degrees Uranus. Think of all the controversy that's happening now. It's going to come at a serious head. This is a month after the general elections, so definitely keep all that in mind. There is crazy energy in the works and in store that's really going to spark off right now, because what also happens right now, and as I record this, with the sun in the last degree of Virgo, Mercury is at the last degree of its retrograde, and this week we're going to see it really breeze through its shadow period. And the shadow period in Virgo is really exposing a lot of details, because when it squares Sagittarius, the meaning gets skewed of the facts. You have what's true, you have what's factual, but people can interpret those facts in any which way. We're going to clear through the shadow period so we can gain a great understanding of what these facts really mean and not what people want you to feel they mean. Very petty emotional manipulation, very petty agenda ridden things. Just because you see something on the internet, just because you see something from an established news source, doesn't make it real. And this is what Uranus and Aries is trying to teach you. Go within, redefine yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make your own truth and align it with whatever objective reality that you're able to see and grasp and believe in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of what we have been asserting, Saturn is going to pull all our cards and make sure that we're believing in the right things to prepare us when it later goes into Capricorn. But if anything, this is that week where very powerful relationships get sparked and you're just pair bonded, thrown into the most significant relationships of your life. Most of you're going to experience this in already existing significant relationships. The Sun and Jupiter is no joke, guys. You're feeling this right now, and as I speak, you feel like there's some significant partnership, whether it's with someone else, a job, yourself, your pet, that is ready to take a new direction. This is going to officially spark off this Jupiter in Libra transit, and you're going to be fully aware of how important it is to partner with people who align with who you are so that you can manifest what it is you're meant to do and who it is you're meant to be. So yeah, that's the important thing to keep in mind this week. Thank you all for the good, positive vibes. It definitely helped when I was moving. I definitely encourage and invite more positivity. I thank you so much for it. And if there's nothing you got in this video, the advice I would say for this week is to open your mind and open your heart to new possibilities and connections. Don't close yourself off. Share yourself, because the lesson here is people will be lucky to get to know the real you. Not the you that you mask yourself and parade around and try and convince people you are, but the real you. So yeah, until next week.